Welcome to another episode on my driving robot Discovery based on the fischertechnik TXT controller running embedded Linux and currently the community firmware. Last time I have been busy with OpenCV to use this camera, making images and detecting a color. Also making sure that the motors are controlled properly by attaching probes from an oscilloscope, which you can see here. Upper two lines are supposed to give the signals from the pulse width modulated motors, and the lower two lines are the counters, the pulse counters from the motors. Also last time the problem turned out to be that it for some reason completely ignores the sensors. So it has two touch sensors and it has a sonar, ultrasonic, and despite the algorithm being there, and if you have watched my previous episodes, then you know they are working. However, not so much right now. So on the floor test and last time also during this test, it shows that it bumps into this platform and it pushes it away. So I have still to find out why that happens, but let's first see if anything nice comes out of it. Should be, but you never know. So I am ready to start the program. Hopefully it drives in a straight line, because that is what I intend to use the OpenCV for. Detect the object in question, which will be a reddish color, and if it deviates from its straight course towards the object, then it should correct itself. But in order to do that, I will have to recognize it. First of all, let's run something. Takes a bit of time. There you go, and it completely goes from its course. And yeah, well, that is not intention, but exactly the reason why, as I said, I'm implementing OpenCV. So let me put it back into the proper position. Also, I have to put this platform back into position. And let's see again. Oops. So, one more run. What happens? What will happen? What should happen? Oh, and I notice also that this one has come off, and that is one of the pulse counters. So, one of the lines of the oscilloscope will show nothing. And it has an OpenCV error, so it won't run. So that is not good. Let me see if I can nicely put this one back. Yep, there it is. Anyway, time to go to screencast and see whatever happens, but these first tests don't promise anything nice.
So, the screencast, and first thing is that the platform with the camera is still pushed away, so let me reduce that. Then focus on the robot to log in. Yep, I'm there. Then code, yes. So something I usually tend to forget at first. I have to enable again the SSH service. Right, now it's good. Then I first will, right, this is empty, that's good. And anything else? Let's see here. Gray image. TXT gray. Yeah, well, okay, that is not there because this was with a wildcard. Oh, gray image. Okay. No, nothing there. Alright, then now I should get a nice run. Question is, will I? This is something, yeah, now it works. And this is from the first run. No movement, now it starts to run. Here you see, oh, it's in the wrong time base. And you see it's running, but it doesn't go forward because it's held back. So let me first change the time base. And what I see is that one of the motors isn't shown. As you can see, no signal from one of the motors. But they are both running, as you can see, so something is not entirely correct with the connection. So let me correct that as we speak, or as I speak. Still not correct. That certainly is not good. Okay. And there it goes. Alright, so it hasn't been, yeah, it has been pushed away a bit, but here's a problem and a problem, and I do not like that. What is wrong with this probing? I need to find that out. On the other hand, let's check for TXT. Yeah. So, oh, this is 0 bytes. TXT gray. And the other one is good. And what does gray image do? That's file directory. So what's here? This is the wrong one. This is correct, this is wrong, and this is wrong. Ooh, I do not like that. Not at all. So, multiple things to find out. What to do. Alright, I think I solved the wiring problem or the probing problem. So let's take a look here, and this should run now properly with a signal here as well. There's this misery again with each second run working, each first run failing, and I know by now that I'm not the only one experiencing it. Alright, first couple of passwords. Yeah, great. Yeah, there you go. Great. Okay, now I quit. The solution to the flat line was that it was touching the protective plastic on the display. And this plastic, well, is sure a good isolator, so I had nothing here. That said, I have a few things, a few images. Now these are again rubbish. So big question is, what is not rubbish? Image 22. This is not rubbish, so let's say 24 ampersand show. Yes, and as we saw earlier, this indicates red. Well, here it is, red. And then display. Oh wait, yeah, there will be a gray image. Well, that's the gray image. So actually that does work. That's good, very good. Not what right, but it has great everything and not just this object. So next step is actually locating red and simulating it, and that is usually done by selecting it and make everything else black, so that you only see a red object. So yeah, that is next step with OpenCV, and I'm very curious if that works out. Another thing is though that I'm quite worried now why the sensors are not being played. And that is a serious issue, because well, not it goes into action And where else does it go into action? Not here. Well, this is the very first if condition where it should do something. Where else are camera conditions? Oh wait, here's a camera condition, grayed out. That's not good. So, yeah, that's an issue. Alright, that's one thing. And this is another. Alright, delete. This is another. And here I don't, yeah, here another as well. So now I have several more conditions. Although I didn't even reach those conditions, because everything I saw was, well, except for this. So now I know that the picture is being taken. I can focus on more information. So actually this one can be grayed out. Alright, commented out. And then this one as well, because I know it works. And this one as well, because I know it works. Now let's see whatever happens.
So now the big question is, of course, will I see a lamp with regard to the sonar, or will I see response to this? I don't have to look at the oscilloscope since I know now what the problem was. So let's just do a very small edition of the floor test. Starting the program. What will happen, if anything? I got a code indentation error. Yeah, I was one position off probably. Now let's wait for it. Again, a network error. So, second attempt. Connected. So that's good. Password. First password. Second. Third. Now it's going to run. And no such luck where it comes to these sensors. And of course I'm talking to the ordinary sensors that I have. So let's run again. And it should stop. It should have stopped here, because it clearly bumps into the crane, but it doesn't. So let me correct everything a bit. Alright, so let's run again. And there it goes. Once again. It doesn't stop at all. It just keeps running. Yeah, I have to fill in my password again. Oh, and again insertion on OpenCV. I don't care about that right now. But this proves, unfortunately, that somehow these sensors are being ignored, completely ignored. Of course, the basic question is why. And I can't answer that right now, unfortunately. So yeah, question is what to do now. Let's focus on OpenCV then, so that I have this object, a pocket knife, red color, everything else black, and that I just have this, because then I know where to go. Although they're equally important stuff, because I don't have these sensors, touch sensors and the sonar, for nothing. It has to stop at objects and not carry on, regardless of an object being there. Good questions.
So with these not all too positive results, yeah, this is really not nice. And this is the very last one taken, probably because of this. On the other hand, I don't even have to look at these, so let's just put this one in front, 1431. This one, well, the other one will be just the same image. I don't have to see the grey one. But why does it ignore everything else? This is a function that is being called here. After this, it should continue. Does it continue? Does it print afstand CA0? That is an extremely good question. Here I started. And this is all in the camera function. CAS. Where do I find CAS? Is that in here somewhere? No, it's in here. This is CAS. While contact 0 is contact 1. While contact 2 counter pre-0. That is all before this is being run. Camera action 0. Start, data planet, etc, etc, etc. All over again. So that means I have to make sure that after that this is not being executed once again and again and again and again, but that it continues. That is a very big question. Because usually I assume that once something is coming back, the program is just being resumed. And I do not see that happen. Neither do I see it here. And let's go further. Wait, what is this? CA0. This is really good. This is really good. This is really good. Do I have a CA0 further? Not really. No, that's the only CA0 I have. So here and here camera action 10. And where is that? This is camera action 11 here. Camera action 10. So actually it does go on. Okay, question is answered. The only thing is, why doesn't it stop? Why does it not stop? Because even here it should act, and that does not happen. It should play a sound or a sound airplane printing it, and that I do not see here happen. So that's still a mystery. So what's next?
Okay, I decided to do the color masking next time, and also with the upcoming new episode for the walking robot, which has the camera as well. So let's just run and see whatever happens. First run will probably end in failure, as usual. Yep, ends in failure. Double Ctrl C, and second one will do what? Let me hold my hand in front of it. Let's see whatever that makes, because in this distance, right here, it should detect it. But does it? Well, it will now have imaged my hand. And no, it hasn't. The second one hasn't. Oh wait, it takes only one image and then it grays it out and once again. Alright, so yeah, no such thing as now on the oscilloscope the signals are absolutely clear. But here, well, this can be stated as pretty much a disaster. So let's just end it here for now. And thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet, and like the video, give it a thumbs up, follow me on Twitter, retweet and like, follow me on Instagram and like, leave a comment, and well, please leave make a little donation to keep videos coming to you. More information on the start of this video and under this video and on my website. And this is to be continued, obviously. Bye bye.